we're standing in front of a Jackrabbit Homestead, and this structure here resulted from a thing called the Small Tract Act of 1938. It was a baby homestead act that allowed people to get up to 5 acres if they were able to prove up the property by building some sort of structure. Usually they would lease the property in the beginning, and within 3 years they had to build the structure, and then they would have someone from either the General Land Office, which then turned into the Bureau of Land Management. The officer would come out and check to see if they had actually constructed an adequate structure. This cabin is really trashed, but I've stumbled upon some of these cabins that they haven't been open to the elements for that long, and there's objects I can tell from the 1960s, 1950s that are still sort of in place. I think it would be a good idea at some point to create some sort of monument or interpretive center with one of these Jackrabbit homesteads. I think people are curious enough about this movement, and I know the Historical Society, whenever they have people that come out to the desert, that's one of the things they ask. It's like, what are all those little shacks? So possibly there's a way to either reconstruct one or move one to some location, or maybe have one out in the desert where people can come out and there's some information on, you know, what the Small Tract Act of 1938 was about, how people acquired these properties, who they were.